What's up, guys? We are back with another episode of But It's But Crypto, and on today's episode, we have Crypto King, and we're doing our live Q&A. We're asking some crypto questions, and Crypto King will answer those questions for us. If you have any more questions after this episode, please make sure you comment them down below on the YouTube channel. Reach out to me on Instagram at buttersmoothmedia_, and on Twitter. What's the Twitter?
Buttersmooth209.
Buttersmooth209 on Twitter. Okay, guys. Let's see now. Gonna go over the first question. Okay. Question number 1. What is a candlestick?
So good question. I like that we're covering more basic questions. So if you look over here at the chart, the candlestick
is... put on the chart.
Okay. Let me just zoom in and adjust. So these are candlesticks. Anything you see here, these are just candlesticks. So that's what a candlestick is, and a candlestick has different parts to it. So the bold, solid part, like we're looking here, let's look at this this candle that we're currently in. So the candle body is the part that's red that you actually see, and that's bold. And then the top of it, you see that that little stick out of the top, that's called the candle wick. Mm-hmm. And then usually there's wicks on the bottom, wicks on the top. So where you see the bold red start and the bold red end, that's where price opened, up here at $24,213. And this is where price went up during this weekly time frame to $25,151, before coming all the way down here to the bottom of the wick of $20,541. And then when the week ended, this is where it closed. So Sunday at 5 p.m. for us on the West Coast in the United States, this is where the wick closed at $21,439. And so that's what makes up the candle body, which is the open and the close, and the wicks at the top. That just means that's the lowest that the price went during that weekly time frame, and that's the highest that the price went on the weekly time frame. Then we closed here Sunday at 5 p.m. This is where the current candle body opened. This is where the wick, where the current candle body, where the current price went for the week, and we don't have a wick to the bottom as of yet.
So candlestick represents 4 time frames. When it opened, the highest, the lowest, and where it closed.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Awesome. Let's keep it simple for now. But the more we do this, guys, and the more you guys listen to this question, answers to the questions, everything's gonna start coming together better. Right. So, question number 2: what makes a candle red or green?
So that just means if it closed above or below the prior candle. So again, let's look at the chart. Mm-hmm. So this candle here on the August 8th, 2022, weekly time frame candle. So it has 1 week worth of trading within the candle. We have the top wick, that's where price went, the highest point for that trading week. We have the bottom wick, where the lowest price went for that trading week. We have the open here, and then we have the close up top. So it is green because it closed above where it opened.
Oh, okay.
That's all that means. So now this green candle, the red candle opened here. Mm-hmm. So the green candle closed up here at let's say $25,000. Then the red candle here opened at $25,000. It wicked up just a little bit, $25,230. And then once it got below the $25,000 level, the candle turned red.
Oh,
so
okay.
The candle stayed red because where we closed for that week, it closed below the open. So that makes the candle red. And now the current candle we're in, it's red because it opened here at $21,480. It was green momentarily when it got above that. And once it got below, it turns red. So that's why the current weekly time frame candle is red.
Okay, let me see. All right, so that's, those candles, the color, it's basically just okay. This week is down.
Right.
Green is up.
Right. So really to make it even more simple, we don't even need the chart for this. So Sunday at 5 p.m., if Bitcoin is $20,000.
Yeah.
Okay. 1 minute after at Sunday at 5:01 p.m., if the price is $20,000 and 1 penny, it's going to be green. Mm-hmm. But once it falls to 19,999 cents, that candle's going to be red.
Okay. All right. So that just shows when it starts to turn, either up or down.
Right.
Green is up, red is down.
Correct.
All right. Question number 3. So let's see. Question number 3. What's the difference between monthly, weekly, and daily time frame candles?
Okay. So that's another great basic, question for a new trader. So let's go over here, and I just click over here on the W, which stands for weekly. Mm-hmm. So let's click the 1 month chart. So allow this time to load. Let me adjust the chart. So every candle you see here, this current red one, this green one, this red one here, look at the dates here at the bottom of the screen when I'm over the candle. Mm-hmm. So we have June 1st, 2022. Mm-hmm. We have July 1st, 2022, and currently August 1st, 2022. So all of these candles represent 1 month worth of trading.
Okay.
So all of June, this is the price action we had.
It was a bad month.
Oh man, terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
So for all of July, this is the price action that we had for the entire month. The top of the wick again is the highest point price went. The bottom of the wick is the lowest price went for that month.
Mm-hmm, for that month.
Okay. So, and they work the same. So, we dump down here. This is where the green candle opened at $20,015. Mm-hmm. We closed at $23,363. Mm-hmm. So that made the candle green because we closed above, or excuse me, when the candle body closed, we were above the open. Mm-hmm. Okay. So that's why the current monthly candlestick is red, because when we opened, we're currently below where the candle opened for August. So when it comes to what the different time frames, so now if we go from the 1 month to the 1 week, each candlestick now represents 1 week, 7 days worth of trading. Okay. So each candle you see here, this is 1 week worth of trading here. This is 1 week worth of trading, 1 week worth of trading. That's all. Each candle represents 1 full week of trading. So for this candle, the high, the top of the wick is $24,264. The bottom of the wick is here at about $19,500. So that's the range for that 7-day period. Mm-hmm. And then, Sunday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, the weekly time frame closes and starts a new weekly time frame candle. Mm-hmm. So that's all that means. And you could go to the daily. So now each candlestick here represents 1 week worth of trading, 1 day worth of trading, excuse me. So that's why, that's why the charts look so different when you go to different time frames, because now we're seeing a shorter time, right? We're seeing here from December 30th, 2020 to current time frame here of August 28th, 2022. But now if we go to the weekly time frame without even adjusting the charts, look, we could see all the way back to 2015. We could see when Bitcoin, or what is it? Yeah, when Bitcoin was created. Mm-hmm. So, with the bigger time frames, your analysis will be a lot better, a lot more spot on. But the problem with the large time frames is, things take a long time to play out. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? If you're looking at the weekly time frame, a movement, to the next Fibonacci of the 236 may take, if you could just imagine it in your head, it may take until the 26th of September. So then if you look on the daily time frame, you're going to have to do a lot more analysis. Like, I could draw a fib from here to this swing low. I could draw a fib from the overall, this high to these lows. I could draw a fib from this high to these lows. I could draw a fib from this swing low to the current swing highs. So you could have a lot more information, a lot more technical analysis tools and indicators on the daily time frame, but it's just going to be less reliable.
Yeah, as a rule of thumb, we don't really rely on the daily time frames. We mostly rely on the monthly, the bigger time frame, and then weekly, which is it's a smaller time frame, but it's big enough that you can see a bigger movements coming in and out.
Yeah, my favorite is the weekly time frame, just because you still get a ton of information. Because look, just what we're looking at right here goes all the way back to early November of 2019, and when we were on the daily time frame, it only went back a couple months, really.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of data on the weekly time frame. The larger the time frame, the more data you're obviously looking at and doing analysis on. So, I mean, that's good for that question.
Okay, awesome. That's a really good answer. Let's see now. Number 4, how to draw a Fibonacci.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Beautiful. There you go. Give me the screen. So we have here. So I don't know if I really want to do it on Bitcoin. Let's see. Let's go to AMP real quick. So just to draw Fibonacci, you're just looking at swing highs to swing lows. So let's do it let's make it a little cleaner. So we're going to drop down to the daily. I would really not draw a Fibonacci on the daily time frame, but I'm just showing you the basics on how to actually draw a Fibonacci. So it's over here on the left-hand side, Fibonacci retracement. On TradingView, you would go from swing high, just line it up, go to the swing high wick, click it, extend it out. You don't have to hold the mouse down once you click the button, and then just swing low. So I would go these levels here of this red wick, August 26, 2022. I just like to extend it out a little bit. Once you line it up at the best to your ability, click it again, and now you have it drawn. I like to lock it in place, because you know how
you can move
how much
around.
I mess around. So that's it. That's how you draw Fibonacci. You start at the swing high, you drag it out to the swing low, and then just click it again, and now you have your levels. So we could do it again. Let's do it. Let's do it for a different coin. Let's look at, what do you say?
EOS?
You want to do EOS? I already have a fib on that.
Okay, no.
It's all right.
Poly, do you have you might have a fib on Poly.
Yeah, so daily time frame again, we're never on that. Let's look at the weekly time frame. And EOS is one I just did a lot of technical analysis on TradingView. So again, we have the swing high here. That's where I drew it to the top of the wick on the 6th of September, 2021. And then I have it just at the bottom of these wicks here on the June 13th, 2022. So again, let's delete it real quick. Let me adjust it real fast. We'll delete it, click it, unlock it, delete it. We click our Fibonacci tool here on the left. We go from the top of this red wick here, click it once, drag it to the lows down here, and you just watch to line it up with the bottom. Line it up with the bottom wick, and boom. Now you have your wick, you have your Fibonacci drawn from your swing high point to your swing low point. You could also just click it again and just look at where it's lining up. Like I'm looking at these levels here, these two levels, and really down here as well. So as you move it, all the other levels move along with it.
Yeah.
So if you want to draw it from here and you see, okay, from this swing high to the swing low, it just doesn't look right. Like this doesn't add up. This is in the middle of nowhere. But the bottom, the 236, lines up amazing.
Yeah.
With these candle bodies sitting on it, with it finding it as resistance. So then you could drag it to the top of the candle bodies. So the actual candle body tops instead of the top of the wicks. Then you could kind of look and just play with it. Like, okay, well, that looks okay. Then you could click down here at the bottom. Okay, let's bring this to the candle bodies. You know what I mean? You have a little resistance. It didn't quite touch. So, I mean, I'm not happy with that. So I'll bring it back down to the wicks at the bottom. And then I'll put this one back up to where we had it up here for this swing high. And that looks, it doesn't look amazing, but it looks a little bit better. So Fibonacci's you could play with. In our technical analysis video we just did, I showed you how I have the Fibonacci extension.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I have the large Fibonacci drawn. Then I have a Fibonacci on top of that, which we could look at real fast. That's on either Bitcoin or Ethereum. So it's on Ethereum.
Yeah.
Let's look at it here. Go to Ethereum. So the yellow Fibonacci is the big overall Fibonacci from the swing high, the all-time absolute swing high on November 8th, 2021, to the swing low down here, which I mean, I don't know why I have it drawn like that. That it might be drawn on the monthly time frame. I'm not going to mess with it right now. Mm-hmm. So, you know, with that movement, a big, large movement, I thought to myself, like, okay, I need to look at it a little bit more. I need some other levels of where we could potentially go. So that's why I drew it from this top of the wick here on March 28th, 2022 to the swing low bottom wick of the 13th of June, 2022. And it just gives you a little bit more levels of where we could bounce, where we could find a little bit of resistance or a little bit of support. Like right now, if I just had let's hide it real quick. If I just had the yellow Fibonacci, the big overall drawn, it would look like we're going to go right back down to the lows.
Yeah.
But with the white Fibonacci from the most recent highs to the swing lows, current swing lows, you could see we're finding a little bit of support, which we did here as well. All throughout the past month and a half, kind of, it was a little bit of resistance. Then we touched it as support a few times. Now we're breaking back below it a tiny bit, but we haven't closed below it. So that's why I said Ethereum seems strong as long as we hold these levels.
So just the Fibonacci extension gives you more detail.
Exactly. It's on a smaller time frame. You could have a Fibonacci large one on the weekly time frame, then you could go to the daily time frame and draw one in there. But again, I like to draw even my Fibonacci extensions on the weekly time frame as well, not the daily. But you could see again, it lines up with the daily. We have the top, the swing high to the swing lows here. And that's how you draw Fibonacci, just swing high to swing low. Click your Fibonacci tool, click your swing high, drag it down to your swing low and click it again and lock it in place.
Go from your most recent, if you want to go to the smaller time scale, you go from the most recent high to the most recent low. If you want a bigger time scale, you go back a little further out to the bigger
time frame
and then to a lower high, to a lower low.
Exactly.
From that time frame.
Exactly.
Okay.
So again, Fibonacci, just remember, it doesn't matter where you're drawing it, what time frame, but it's swing high to swing low.
Okay, awesome. That's great. Okay. So you see, guys, everything's coming together.
Exactly.
So the next one, let's see. Let's get another question. So on the previous videos, we talked about this type of trading. Question number 5. What is scalp trading?
Scalp trading is like intraday trading. So scalp trading, you would be on the, again, give me a second because this will take a minute to keep adjusting the charts.
Okay, let me know.
Okay, so we're here on the 4 hour. Let's adjust it, or else it's just going to go out of the screen if I went straight to like the 15 minute. So now we're on the 1 hour, adjust it a little bit more. Let's go straight to the 15 minute now. So scalp trading, you're just playing super small trades. So scalp trading, we're currently on the 15-minute time frame. So scalp trading, you're just in and out of the market within a day. I would really say scalp trading is more of like a working time frame, like a 9 to 5. So it would basically be within that time frame. Super short. You're in and out of the market quick. You're looking for 1 to 3% gains depending on the coin. So you would be on the 15-minute time frame, you'd be on the 5-minute, the 3-minute. So where we're down here on the monthly and weekly time frame, you would be up here on the 15-minute and above time frame. And again, you would just look for just small little setups that could net you, 1 to 3% gain. So from current price for a swing of, let's say 3%, right there, price would have to go to, for Ethereum, $1,544 if you're longing the market. And then if you're shorting the market for a 3% gain from current price level, see if it'll stay in the, no, let me adjust the chart real quick. So if you're shorting the market for a 3% gain, price would have to come down to, what is this? $1,454 roughly for a 3% gain. It's just getting in and out of the market. Typically with swing trades, people are playing with a smaller amount of money, but a little bit of leverage.
Oh, I see.
So, you have to have a tight stop loss. It's just a little more dangerous. Scalp trading. Sorry if I said swing trading. Scalp trading is really fun though, where you could just sit there, put a buy order in, whatever you're comfortable with, 5 to 10x leverage, going for, a 1 to 3% movement, and you're just boom, in and out of the market.
Okay, I see. Awesome. Let me see. All right. So the last question, this is a really good question because I get this question a lot, especially when I finally have my friends buy new crypto investors.
Okay.
New crypto traders. Okay. So question number 6 and the last question as well. How many coins should I buy if I'm new to crypto?
I mean, it just depends on your budget. So it's about coming down. I'm making an idea of how much you're willing to invest into the market. The amount of coins is irrelevant. Like you should never look at Bitcoin and think, okay, I'm not going to buy crypto until I could afford 10 Bitcoin, or I'm not going to buy Ethereum until I could afford 5 Ethereum, whatever it may be. So it would just come down to looking at your budget. If you have $1,000 to invest, then you're going to put $1,000 in, and however many coins you get is how many you get with $1,000 buy. So I would never look at anything to think that you need to be able to buy X amount of coins in order to get into any specific crypto.
I think so. I think another, to get this question a little more specific, how many different types of coins should I buy?
Oh, diversification.
Yes. How many? Let me ask the question. How many different types of coins should I buy if I'm new to crypto? So that's a different question.
Yeah, of course. Yes. So now that's two questions here.
Yeah, two questions now. Yeah.
So I mean, diversification in crypto really isn't being diversified. It would be if you're diversified in crypto and precious metals, crypto and stocks, things like that, because really everything follows Bitcoin. So, I mean, do your research, look into the coins that interest you, and buy as many or as few as you want. I like to keep it to like no more than 5 at any given time, because it's just too much to keep up with.
Yeah, it's just too many things to keep track of. And also, if you're able to put all your eggs in that one basket that you think is going to be the best, it's always better. Because, that's how I started. I was putting a lot of money in different things, and that just kind of just spread myself too thin. And when I did make gains, they weren't good enough.
Right.
Because it would just spread out too much between a lot of different stocks or whatever it was. So, yeah. So for, let's say, maybe if you have a small budget, stick to one coin.
Exactly. Really 1 to 3.
Yeah.
And you should be good as long as you're buying and investing into solid crypto, solid projects. And again, you're doing your research, your due diligence to pick those coins out, not because they're popular on Twitter or because your friends are talking about it. Read the white paper, do your research, look into the board, the CEOs, look at what they're trying to do, and then make your decision from that.
Yeah, so I think one good way to sniff that out, if it's like if your favorite entertainer is telling you to buy a certain crypto, don't do it.
Exactly.
Okay, guys, that's it for tonight. That's the Q&A. If you guys have any other questions that you want to be answered, that it's about crypto or even finances or anything like that has to do with money, let us know. Comment it down below. Reach out to me on Instagram at @ButtersmoothMedia_. We're also on Twitter at ButtersmoothMedia. It's Buttersmooth Media, right?
Buttersmooth 209.
Buttersmooth 209, yes. Buttersmooth 209 on Twitter. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Talk to you guys later. Peace.